Guys, I went to see Sepultura on their farewell tour. This was a moment that should have been the perfect culmination of decades of metal dominance. And let me tell you, there was definitely a roller coaster of nostalgia and raw energy, but there were also some surprising letdowns. The letdowns, however, might have a silver lining to them. Was this a true goodbye, or is there something bigger brewing behind the scenes? So in this video, I'll tell you all about how this concert was and my theory about if this was really a goodbye from this legendary band. The gig was at O2 Universum, a 4,500 capacity venue with a reputation of incredible sound. I've been fortunate enough to see them 2 times in the past 2 years, and both times have been amazing. And to make things even better, Sepultura were touring with Obituary, one of my all-time favorite death metal bands. So everything was set up for a great night. Amazing venue, great bands, and the chance of seeing Sepultura one last time. When Sepultura hit the stage, they started with this one here. And then they followed up with Territory, and the energy was just unreal. The crowd went nuts. There was mosh pits, singing, jumping, clapping. Everything was on. Andreas Kisser was the most energetic that I've ever seen him. He was shredding his guitar like his life depended on it. Derek Green brought his usual high energy, bouncing around the stage, engaging with the crowd, getting everyone to sing along, working them like a pro. And the drummer and the bass, Paulo Jr. on the bass obviously creates that kind of ground there somehow, but that drummer, Grayson Krutman, 22-year-old kid, he fucking banged the shit out of those drums. He's an amazing guy. And considering it was just drums, bass, and guitar, I was so surprised how tight this shit was. But after the first 3 songs, something changed. The setlist took a very strange turn. They played almost 10 songs of albums that I don't think that anyone was there to hear the songs of. And the energy really dipped. The band was performing really well, but it just somehow didn't connect with the crowd. It was almost like we were all waiting for the old classics to kick us back into gear. But thankfully, Sepultura found their footing again, and the last few songs on the setlist, the 5-6 last songs, were absolute bangers. They played Orgasmatron, Dead Embryonic Selves, Troops of Doom, Arise, Inner Self that I've never seen played live, an amazing moment. I get goosebumps now when I talk about it. And of course they ended on Roots, Bloody Roots. So this kicked the energy back to life and the crowd was on fire. Now, if you're enjoying this video, now might be the perfect time to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. I also do album reviews, new bands, and interviews. But here's the thing, guys. Was this really a goodbye? The setlist made me wonder, because if I would be doing a goodbye tour, I would have played 90% of the songs from the first 6-7 albums up until Roots, and then I would have sprinkled in maybe some of the newer stuff. Look at what Iron Maiden are gonna do next year on their 50th anniversary tour. They're gonna play songs only of the first 7 albums. All bangers, no fillers. So why didn't Sepultura take the same approach to their farewell tour? I think there is more to this story. What if this is not their last tour, but just a farewell to the current lineup? A chance for Derek Green to go out there with the band and sing the songs that they made during his time, one last time, and therefore paving the way for the ultimate reunion with Max and Igor Cavalera for one last tour. It's just a theory, but wouldn't that be the most epic way to kind of close down Sepultura's legacy? So was this show everything I hoped for? No, it definitely was not, but it was a high-octane performance. Everything was perfect from the band side, how they performed, how they played, sound, lights, all that stuff. But the setlist and the pacing of the setlist was definitely a letdown. Which was a little bit sad, because compared to the last 2 performances, this was actually a better performance, but just less of an atmosphere because of the song choices. But if this experience is the price that I have to pay to get a reunion with the Cavalera brothers, it's a very small price to pay. Let me know what you think, guys. Will there be a reunion? Is this really a farewell tour? Have you seen this tour and how did you think it was? And then I have this video up here. I just saw In Flames recently, and I think they are definitely the best live melodic death metal band out there. Check that out.